And just to check that the topic is relevant to everyone sitting here today, I'd like by a raise of hands, please, to tell me if you have had at some stage in your life a relationship. Anybody? Anybody? Now, we won't ask you how successful those relationships have been, but we do know that relationships are really, really important. In fact, I challenge you now with the question. I would like you to think about and to answer this question. Name one area of your life, any area of your life, that is not impacted upon, that is not influenced by relationships. Just think about your life, your week thus far. Think about your concerns in your life right now, whether they be financial, whether they be health. Think about everything that is important to you and ask yourself whether relationships impact on what is important to you and on your problems or on your struggles right now. Is there a single area of life that is not influenced by relationships of some kind? Anybody have any suggestions about an area of life that is not affected by relationships? In fact, it was a startling moment for me to realize that even my bank balance was directly influenced by my capacity to form relationships with people. Today alone, how many people have you interacted with? Today alone, how many times have you had in your mind the thoughts of, well, I like that person, and this person I could do less of with, yes? You don't have to look around. Please don't make any eye contact. In fact, in the next hour, I recommend that you look forward and don't look at anybody nearby. You're also not allowed to roll your eyes back at any moment and go, yeah, yeah, you know. Okay. Relationships do this to us. They challenge us in ways that are extraordinary. Relationships with our children, relationships with our parents, relationships with our families. And is it not true that your relationship with yourself also becomes the critical foundation for your relationships with others? When you walk through the shopping mall of life, and in this case through a building as large as this, and you get to see people everywhere, tell me who here is immune, does not have the experience of an inner commentary that runs pretty much 24/7 about everybody that you encounter. Anybody not have that happen? In other words, when you meet people, you don't find this automatic inner dialogue that goes, they should have worn less makeup, they should have worn more makeup, they should have been jogging this weekend. Yes, I think that chocolate you're eating is one too many. You don't have thoughts like that, right? You're obviously like me, you know, we're angelic creatures and we don't judge people at all. Yes? Have you ever tried not to be judgmental? Have you ever read about that or sounded like a really good idea and you thought, today I'm going to be a good person and I'm not going to judge anyone. I'm going to go to work positive and I'm going to smile at the people and everyone I meet I'm going to just love and like, and I'm not going to judge it. Has anyone tried that ever? It worked, yes? It worked? No. Okay, welcome to the human race. No one ever decided that chocolate was bad? Anyone ever decided that you shouldn't have chocolate? You've embraced chocolate. Chocolate's good. Yes, because the moment you say chocolate is bad, guess what happens? You want more chocolate. Yes? You want more chocolate. Of course you want more chocolate. I call it life's little pendulum swinging. Okay, so there's the pendulum. Pendulum has a fulcrum and a string and a little thing underneath. If this side is chocolate and this side is not chocolate, and you run away from chocolate because chocolate is bad, watch the pendulum. Click, 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 click. What happens if I relax or someone pours alcohol in me or whatever? It will swing. And it doesn't swing back like that much if it's been up there, eh? If it's right up there, how far is it going to swing? And so instead of having the little piece of chocolate, because this was, I really shouldn't have chocolate. I really, really shouldn't have chocolate. So it started with I shouldn't have the little piece of chocolate, ended up being I shouldn't have any chocolate. And when I swing this way, how much chocolate am I going to eat? You guys are really good. You do this with any part of you, and it's the part of you that controls your life. You suppress anger and tell me what it looks like in a few years' time. First date again. Oh, that little endearing quality, but I'll just ignore it. Yes? Click, click. Oh, I'm sure I can learn to be tolerant of that. Click, click. Yes? You suppress it, you suppress it, you suppress it. Next minute. You didn't put the toothpaste cap on again. And the person's standing there going, okay. Whoa. Because it swung all the way back. Started being an endearing quality and ended up being that their breathing was irritating. And their chewing was irritating. Now that's not their fault. It's not their fault. It's your fault. Because you suppressed some part of you. Now, it doesn't mean when you suppress your anger that the way to free it is to give it to someone else. It is to embrace it within yourself and to acknowledge that you are a human being that experiences anger. To go, I'm really angry. And to go be, it's your anger. Okay? You don't quit at anyone else to get rid of it. That's what we try to do. Oh, I think I'll conveniently pick you today. Embrace it. Stop the pendulum swinging. If you embrace all parts of yourself, they don't come out as ugly when they snap. Then you are free. You are free. And when you bring a free, authentic you to work and to your relationships, people just automatically, they connect because they can be free too. Oh, what a relief. Another free human being that I can be with, that I can genuinely connect to. And those are those meetings, business or personal meetings, that are meaningful. Those are the relationships that forge and last years and years and years. Nothing to do with them, everything to do with you.